Okay. But I just want to follow up with this. Imagine the Danney Williams story actually being true. And I've done more research into this situation. And come to find out, this boy, he begged not only Bill Clinton to do the DNA test, he begged Hillary Clinton to do the DNA test. But the bigger bombshell, the nuclear bombshell from hell, is that he begged Obama, President Obama, to do the DNA test using the Monica Lewinsky dress. He asked Monica Lewinsky for the dress so that he can do the DNA test so that he can just figure this out. And nobody responded to him. Do you know what this would do to the Democratic Party? The Danney Williams story. Shock is just an understatement. The black vote gone from the Democratic Party. Like, this is a nuclear bombshell from hell if it's true. I mean, they say that they did a blood test before, but I think through my research and through interviews, they said that the FBI didn't have the full blood sample from Bill Clinton, so it wasn't definitively proven that Bill Clinton was actually not or was the father. So this FBI has the Monica Lewinsky dress. That would Epstein who? Me too? I think Jesus Christ. The nuclear bombshell from hell. My ring back on. Put my crown back on. The nuclear bombshell from hell. Shock. If this story was true. I mean, and I compared Danney Williams' chart. As a matter of fact, Danney Williams, my actual last name is Williams. Go figure. And a prominent figure inside of my life, his birthday is the same birthday as Bill Clinton's. Anyway, my point. Jesus Christ. I'm just at a loss for words because this is first I got hit with Jennifer Flowers being the first Monica Lewinsky. So apparently Monica Lewinsky knew that Bill Clinton, well, I'll say allegedly, but the rumors were true, and she just flirted with the man, kept flirting with the man until she and him were satisfied. And now come to find out, in I believe 1985, Danney Williams was born and pretty much was neglected by Bill Clinton. I say allegedly, but that's what everybody else is saying. And he's black. Talk about Black Lives. I mean, seriously, this is the most hypocritical situation that can. Oh my God! So not only does not only does it involve Me Too, because of all these women and their allegations, and they're saying, oh, they're denying it, and then it comes out later on that, oh yeah, actually it was true. But then Black Lives Matter, and yet Danney Williams' life apparently didn't matter to Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, or Obama, who is supposedly black. Do you know what this would do to the Democratic Party? Oh my God. Lord have mercy. And I want to finish with this. I started off with a nuclear bombshell from hell, right? In my chart, let me start off like this. I have Pluto on my ascendant opposite my natal Mercury. So that means I can do something or be something that's just explosive and altering. So that's natally in my chart. But in Ghislaine Maxwell's chart, I told you that she has her progressed Pluto, or her progressed Pluto is aspecting her progressed natal Mercury, and she could say something explosive. And you know that Bill Clinton, that Epstein had that blue dress in a building in his island. And so what if somebody ask Ghislaine Maxwell about that dress? And this is the reason. And then also you got to think about George W. Bush and the painting of him, and this he's flying papers, seemingly knocking down these blocks that seem that I guess they may represent the Twin Towers. And what if that paper that he threw is a signed document, something he signed led to that event of 9/11? What else? On Epstein Island, there was one other thing I was thinking about, but ask Ghislaine Maxwell about that. Let me pause for a second. Yeah. So yeah, ask Ghislaine Maxwell about those pictures. Matter of fact, what I was thinking about was one more thing. I believe on Epstein Island, there was a picture on Epstein's desk. I think they said it was Bill Gates saying he signed the dollar saying that I was wrong or something like that. What's that about? What else? And then the blackboard, the chalkboard, it was talking about a circle of power. Woo, Lord have mercy. Shock. That's all I can say. I may be wrong, but I mean, all I know is that something shocking is going to happen. But if this turns out to be true, that all this time the blood test that the news media covered this and said, oh yes, the Danney Williams story, it's been proven to be incorrect. And what if it comes out that the lie detector determined that was a lie? Everything is destroyed in regards to the narrative of everything. Everything. Just shock. And then it's like Donald Trump that's probably why Donald Trump is like, you know what, Bill Clinton, you want a pardon? Because it was be so bad. It's like, you know what? This is too good to leave you inside of jail. No, bitch. You gonna no? Here's a pardon. I'm not gonna lock you up. No, why? No, I want you walking around. Look, these people. This will be so bad that it's like, no. You made this bed. Woo! It's gonna be a bed to lay in, buddy. I'll give you a pardon for this. This is gonna be a show to watch. TV, a distraction? No. And the funnier thing, the crazier, the karmic thing about it is that everything that they said about Donald Trump was proven to be wrong. They investigated Donald Trump so much that they couldn't find anything. Because if they could have, he would be locked up. And yet Bill Clinton, this man is, I can't find it. There is no word. Corrupt is not a word. It's not enough to define this man. I said in the other video when I was drunk, I was talking about some other females or whatever. I was saying serial home wrecking bitch whore. But what if this man is like a serial cheating, home wrecking? What's the reverse of a bitch? Like, because the other male dogs. Anyway, whores. And I mean, you could be worried about getting sued, but technically, serial, that means multiple. Home wrecking, I mean, country wrecking. That's even better. Technical term. I can skip bitch, but whore. Jesus Christ. Whew. And imagine my predictions and everything being right. And this video comes out and I'm like, yeah. I didn't find that quote that I said. I said, let me pause for a second. I don't want to say it correctly. But let me start like this. Let me start off like this. This boy came out and said that he was the god of astrology. Everything he said came true. And he finished off with the Danney Williams story that came out to be true. And his last name is actually Williams. Jesus Christ. I want to find that quote that I said, that I posted on True Social, Twitter, YouTube, I believe, and Rumble, and Astro Seek. So let me pause for a second. Shock. I'm not shocked anymore. I'm just tired. It was bad enough that Bill Clinton had a love child outside of the marriage, allegedly for now. But the boy is black and was neglected, and yet Hillary Clinton, Obama, and I haven't heard Bill Clinton say Black Lives Matter, but he probably did. Lord have mercy. If this comes out to be correct, I can't even say I'm sorry to Hillary Clinton because it's like she had to know about this. But maybe I'm not that. No. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. I'm just tired, man. This will be the nuclear bombshell from hell. Jesus. Pause for now.